Hi everyone, this is Suzanne Wagner and I'm doing the numerology and the astrology for April 22nd, 2021. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy this. We're going to start with the numerology, and if you add all the numbers together, you get the number 13, and if you add the 1 and the 3 together, you get the number 4. The number 4 is the number of neutral mind. It's about harmony, balance, cooperation, win-win. It's the number of the negotiator, the person who is a mediator, a counselor, a social worker. And so, needless to say, it is a number that is calling for peace and justice. After the news yesterday, it seems fitting that we all remember that the peace is a path chosen from a place of personal power and clarity. There's no need for the manifestation of more suffering. This world is turning, and with all the Aquarian energy, we are not ever going backward again. That is a good thing. History is full of lessons that perpetuated great tragedy beyond humanity, and it is time that we step out of the past and into a future that allows all to become equal. I know a majority of humanity dreams of that world, and now that dream is manifesting in a slow but steady progression. This day calls for a better balance of life and a more objective reality where opinions are recognized as labels from our ego and our personal perspective. But they are not given more credence than that. Opinions are parts of truth cut up and minimized into cheapened forms of flattery. Opinions are not objective, but subjective. Objective observations are descriptions of what someone has observed and what exists in the real world. It is a clear and concise way of stating the facts and details with as little interpretation as possible. Subjective observations are always influenced by our wounding, personal experiences, issues from past events, our personal opinions, and our genetic background. Subjective observation must always be labeled as biased information. It is not based on core truths or principles. It is based on the projection of our suffering out into the real world. The astrology today. Today aligns with family values on many levels. Take time to connect and do things that are nurturing to those you love. Take some personal time. It feels as if we all need it. The levels of effort required in this world right now are more than expected. We are developing a level of fatigue that takes a toll on our reserves. Mercury and Vesta's trine asks you to address the pieces of the next project that is arising. Try to relax and take the necessary time to get this next thing accomplished. There are considerable details to be worked out still, but communications are working better than before. With Venus positively aspecting Uranus and Mercury semi-squaring Neptune, there's more free flow to the conversations needing to be had. Flexibility is the key to success. Change is guiding all of us forward. Feel into that personal change needing to happen and let it inspire you in new directions. It is time to let go of the fear of taking risks and embrace the opportunities that are out there for each of us. There is so much that used to be glossed over, but not anymore. It's time to face the facts and deal with the more pronounced reality. Expect to feel a bit confused in your thinking with Mercury and Neptune still dancing for attention. We want to dream big, but so much is happening and we need to let our ideas mature, and that will take some time. What we want now may evolve in various ways that cannot be anticipated right now. The moon will go into Virgo, supporting our workday and all the details that require us to move forward. My quote for today: opinions are parts of the truth that have been cut up and minimized into cheapened forms of self-importance and/or flattery. And my blog for today: I celebrate the life of a man cut short. I celebrate the victory for our world in court. I dream of a better world where all can exist. I dream of a time where bigotry cannot persist. I believe that beings watch us and observe. I believe that they wait to see what we preserve. Our choices define our level of trust. Our choices show where we refuse to adjust. Beings wait for us to step past the hate. That is the only way to get past a racial stalemate. Thanks, everyone.